Next up, we head to Almonte to the North Market. Well, like so many businesses, they've had to change the way they do business. They've gone from a coffee shop to a bodega. So they're still doing sandwiches and soups, but now they're also doing some specialty grocery items and even biodynamic wines and beers. I have no idea what that means, but we'll find out right now.
My name is Amanda Herrera. I am the chef and owner of North Market Cafe here in Almonte on Mill Street. And we have a cafe that is now a bodega. So our business plan during COVID-19 has changed entirely. We were a 36-person sit-down restaurant running lunch, brunch, and dinner a couple of nights a week. But with all the restrictions that came into place to be safe during COVID-19, we've totally changed our format and have become a market, a bodega, a grocery store. Bodega does a lot of in-house products as well. So we have a deli counter that has a lot of sandwiches and salads by the scoop, but we do our own products like dips and salad dressings and sauces. And we also have a pretty wonderful wine collection as well. And that does definitely lend more to the bodega feel and less to just a grocery store. Rick, my co-owner, has done a really wonderful job of curating some very interesting products.
We are trying our best to bring in biodynamic, organic, and natural wines, though not everything is. Biodynamic wines and organic wines, you're talking about the farming process. Biodynamic, it means that along with the grapevines, they'll be farming sheep, goats, chickens, other types of fruit and vegetables. And what that does is it brings in and creates an ecosystem that is it's just ideal. It's a better farming practice and produces, in my opinion, superior products. Our beer and cider selection are mostly Toronto and Prince Edward County based. One of our cider companies is coming out of Guelph, and they're all super exciting. Not your typical run-of-the-mill product that you'll find at most LCBOs and beer stores.
So we do have the Dairy Distilleries Vodka in their tiny little cute bottles. So we have those coming in. We work with a company called Ital Foods, which is based out of Carp as well. And we work with about 5 different farms at any given point in time. So we are retailing some of their produce as well in one of our fridges. Once the COVID pandemic kind of took over, what I found first happened was all of the restaurants, especially within Almonte, started talking more than they ever have before. We started lending each other products when we got shorted by the shorts that happened when COVID hit. And we've all been able to work together very well, provide a lot of support, purchase from each other, and just touch base with one another on a regular basis to make sure everyone's doing all right and see if they need any help at all. The community outreach after we reopened as North Market and dropping the cafe has been absolutely wonderful. People are coming in every day and using us as a grocery stop, but also to elevate their own meals. They're coming to us not only for a cup of coffee and a sandwich, but they're now getting things to take away to make their own meals at home. So the response to all of the social distancing and the mask wearing and everything like that has been received very, very well by our community and our patrons. We continue to do safe practices as best as possible. We're in constant contact with the health unit as well to make sure that what we're doing is up to protocol and above and beyond when it can be as well. We care a lot about our staff and our families as well, and everybody has a different circumstance that they're in, and we're trying to keep our staff and our staff's families safe. And our community and the patrons that come in here tend to really understand that, and we haven't had any issues with that. And yeah, just everybody keeps playing the same team, and it's all going to work out okay. You know, it does very much feel like business as usual. Almonte is a tourist destination, definitely, and we've always found that on weekends in Almonte we're very busy. That's still the way it is. So we are focusing right now on opening hours during the weekend, hoping to open up more, get back up to our 7 days a week, which would be wonderful. We'll do that over time, but people are coming out. They are local, they are coming from afar. Some people are coming just for us or just for places like Dairy Distillery, and other people just want to come and be in a town where they don't feel suffocated and they can walk around safely and people still stop and say hello.